the Arctic tundra, a pristine, barren, and silent land at the very edge of the world. Here, the boundary between life and death is as thin as a falling snowflake. Yet, standing at the very apex of the food chain is a legendary predator. A white phantom of the north, the snowy owl. As the brutal winter temporarily retreats, a brief window opens. The fleeting Arctic summer begins, starting an unforgiving race against time. No branches, no cumbersome straw garrus. She chooses a simple, shallow mound rising from the melting ice. Here, the mother owl lays down the fragile hope of her entire lineage. Over the next 33 days, she will transform into an immovable living shield. Summer in the Arctic is a cruel illusion, often broken by sudden, violent blizzards. Deeply buried by freezing snow, she refuses to move even a single inch.
Battered by piercing, sub-zero gales, her body heat is the only barrier protecting the unborn.
Those fierce yellow eyes remain wide open, scanning the horizon for any sign of danger. After weeks of brutal endurance, the first sign of success finally appears. Her ultimate patience is rewarded as a new life fights its way out. The first efforts of life have successfully broken through the fragile shell. As the chicks open their eyes one by one, a harsh reality sets in. Under the relentless glare of the polar sun, the real battle for survival truly begins. Due to asynchronous hatching, the nest quickly becomes a kingdom of disparity. The larger, older siblings easily overpower the tiny, frail youngest born. Yet, maternal instinct does not allow for a single abandonment. With extreme gentleness, the mother owl tears thin, manageable strips of meat.
She patiently feeds the smallest mouth, sustaining a desperate will to live.
With the mother acting as a permanent shield, the entire burden of survival falls upon the father's wings. Under the never-setting midnight sun, the male transforms into a tireless hunting machine. His target is the lemming, the primary heartbeat of energy on the frozen plains. Back in the nest, the chicks grow at an extraordinary rate, and their stomachs seem bottomless. To raise a brood of 6 from hatching to fledging, the father must successfully hunt around 1,500 lemmings. Imagine 1,500 lives exchanged for the maturity of just one owl family. That equates to thousands of lightning-fast dives, where his talons must strike true with no margin for error. Behind that majestic figure lies deep emaciation, his plumage tattered from sheer exhaustion. The father is literally gambling his own life to nurture the future of his species. But hunger is not the only shadow looming over this vulnerable family. The tundra holds more than just starvation. The scent of new life inevitably attracts predators. An Arctic fox prowls the area, having caught the unmistakable scent of its target. It is a cunning, starving, and sly opponent, desperate for an easy meal. However, this predator has chosen the absolute wrong adversary. Any creature stepping within a 1-kilometer radius of the nest will face absolute fury. From the calm Arctic sky emerges nature's most terrifying airborne warrior. The father and mother transform into lethal protectors, coordinating a relentless aerial assault. Razor-sharp talons strike directly at the enemy's face with incredible speed. In this arena, there is no mercy for those who threaten the nest. Wild parental instinct is a weapon far more terrifying than any predator's jaws. Driven away by absolute fury, the defeated intruder is forced to flee for its life. Once again, a fragile piece returns to the weary owl family. At just 3 weeks old, long before they can even fly, the young ones make a bold decision. They abandon the safety of the nest, awkwardly walking away into the vast unknown. Scattering in all directions, they perfectly camouflage themselves as ordinary gray stones. By spreading out, they eliminate the chance of a predator wiping out the entire brood at once.
It is a brilliant, life-saving survival tactic encoded deep in their genes over millions of years.
As time passes, the soft gray down gradually sheds away, making way for a magnificent, patterned adult suit of feathers. Now comes the most challenging phase of their young lives, mastering the air. It is time to forge their wings through relentless practice and effort. There are inevitable stumbles. There are clumsy tumbles onto the hard, unyielding ground. But the fierce, wild instinct roaring in their veins forces them back onto their feet every single time. Each failure is merely a stepping stone toward mastering the harsh Arctic skies.
The parents watch from afar, pushing their offspring toward total independence.
The time of total reliance on the living shield has officially come to an end. Day 55 arrives, bringing with it the ultimate test of their transformation. A blanket of ice descends once more upon the Daingyuan.